Alright, we are back in Manor Lords. Last episode, to recap, we finally got a farm set up. We got enough people moving in. We have 49 families total, so we can constantly keep our farmhouse stocked with everyone. We got our sheep pasture set up, and now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 sheep. And we fended off the raiders before. That's no longer a worry. We are currently able to export our clay tiles, so we have a decent amount of regional wealth coming in. And we have a whole bunch of chicken coops in these backyards to hopefully come up with food, because that is our #1 issue. So let's get into it. We also have all of our other houses over here being built. That is one thing I forgot to mention. Going up pretty fast. Again, food is an issue, but we don't really have any regional wealth. Never mind. Gotta wait for some more to come on in. We could assign another person to our trading post. I think that could help with our exports. Speed of them. Yeah, so next time we get another person in, we'll throw them in the trading post. Enemy units have been spotted. Where at? Anywhere near us? Oh, yes, right near us. Okay. Let's see. Can I even hire someone at a time? We have enough coin. Let's head over to our army, hire mercenaries. The Wayward Sons are our only option, so let's hire them. Sign the contract. Nice. We'll immediately have them start coming on over here. Maybe. There we go. And let's hope they don't burn anything down. Nope, they're definitely burning stuff down. Okay, so it looks like the raid on our village was just delayed by 2 years, and then we didn't get a real warning. That's fun. Where are our Wayward Sons? They're quite a ways away. We might have to keep them on permanent retainer, potentially. Quite expensive though. Let's watch all of our houses burn down while we wait. They've legitimately just walked through to burn part of our village down and then walked away. Assholes. Okay, well, they're being rebuilt. We have some people who are homeless now. They should get their homes back very quickly, though. Oh, we have to set them to repair. They burned down our church, too. Okay, let's slow down time. We can't afford to keep these guys on permanent retainer. And the guys who raided us are gone, so bodies need burial. Let's get that down. Here it is, corpse pit. I know they don't like being near housing, obviously, so they burned down our the poor church. Okay. I was gonna be moving housing. No, I wasn't gonna be moving housing this way. I was gonna move it up. So it should be fine to throw the corpse pit over here. Out of the way. A lot more so. Back behind the church. Gonna head over and dismiss our army once I figure out how to. Or actually, let's see. Bandit camps, let's see if any are nearby. We have that one there. See, actually, let's just walk them over here and take out the bandit camp while we have the soldiers. Hopefully it will save us in the long run. Alright, they're marching forward. Oh, there were no bandits in it? You just went down. Okay. Well, that's not bad. Let's check this new message. When searching through the enemy belongings, you find a stash of goods. They could be sent to your people who surely need them, though it is your right to keep them. Let's bring it to our treasury, just because we do need the money back. Yep. And let's dismiss our army. Once I figure out how. Just disband unit? Yeah. Speed things up. Our corpse pit is finally built. We need to assign a family over here to take care of the bodies. These families are unhappy because they have slightly less food. So let's take them out of the corpse pit. I think that's been handled. Let's throw these new families into the foraging hut. Help with food, so we do have pretty full. Looks like all of our buildings are slowly but surely getting done. No more homelessness. Food again is an issue, but we are farming some wheat up right now. And we can start assigning people to these different stations. Food variety. So all of those other houses are just slightly too far to get the food. 38 eggs is only enough supply for 6 houses. Maybe we just need some more people in our granary to be gathering up all that food. Now we've no one repairing the houses though, so let's take... I don't want to take anyone out of the foraging hut just yet. That's not it. Oh, new family. Perfect timing. We are still short on fuel somehow, despite having firewood and a charcoal kiln. So surprised how that's happening. Oh, we do have a lot of deforestation. Maybe another forager set could be good. Right now, the foragers, not foragers. Yeah, foresters. I previously set them to a limited work area, so clear their work area. Because before I just had them over here in this little circle to try to keep the animals closer, but it looks like they're not doing anything else other than this tiny little thing. It's not working well, so we need them everywhere. As we get more families in, we'll just have more foresters around, I guess. Let's see, how is our wheat field coming along? Not super fast, not slow. Mining pit's actually empty, okay. Which means we can pull these guys out of there, and that's a whole new workforce. Is everything built up? Yeah, aside from this. Let's throw this last person over to help with the foraging of wild berries. No! Oh, they're so far on the border. Alright, where's our logging camp? Advanced. Let's limit their work area. Oh, we can adjust the size of their work area. I didn't know that. That is good to know. Let's set their work area to only be the trees over here for the time being. And we just got more family members joining. So we have clay furnace. Plenty of people in there. How many roof tiles do we have? A lot. Storehouse and granary. That's what I needed people for. Another person to help fill up the marketplace constantly, and another person in our trading post. Help with our exports. I already bought a horse before, I believe. Speaking of which, let's check our stables and hire another ox. Maybe 2. We gotta wait 30 days before we can afford another one. 322 wealth. Let's see, all these new homes don't have anything on them, so let's get some more chicken coops down. Surprisingly enough, we actually don't have any extra available living spaces anymore, so what we need to do is expand out our housing district a bit more. We're going to bring it up rather than down, because I already have the church and everything over there, so eventually the clay mining pit will die out. Until it does, I'm just gonna have the road stop here, and that's a bit wonky. We'll just have it stop there for now. It's actually a lot wider than we need houses, so we'll have another road cutting through. Assuming we don't actually have the resources for it. I guess we do have our foresters having to walk, or not foresters, woodcutters having to walk a much further distance now. We actually might want to move our woodcutters over here because I want to leave the animals intact. Yeah, actually, let's just build a new one over here and we'll migrate them. Let's see, logging camp. Yeah, logging camp can be a bit out of the way over town, but that's the high priority. They've actually already gathered everything this year, and now they're trying to do another year setup. Oh, something I noticed while editing. Threshing. That is why I didn't have any wheat turned into grain. Not very fast last time, so we're going to set that to a high priority. I think it's still going to wait until winter, but when it does, we should have the bread we need to last through the winter. Let's see, is this built? It is. Let's have our new loggers come over here. Let's limit their work area like we did before to just over here. Just not quite in the berry area either. As wide as we can without touching everything else. Now we can go over to this logging camp and take everyone on out and demolish the building. These foresters can specifically, for the time being, we'll change it later on, we will limit their work area to over here to hopefully get the animals a bit closer again. Yeah, that should be good. And then we'll later on move them to work exclusively where our loggers are. Let's see, it looks like we got a lot of sheep. Pause and count. How'd that happen? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 sheep. And we still don't have much wool? Not that they're taking too long to collect it, I don't think. It's all getting turned into yarn pretty fast, it seems. Alright, let's continue. Let's see, do we have any houses? Yeah, the new houses we haven't signed. So we want to be able to start making clothing next. A tailor's workshop. We need higher leveled burgage plot. We also need a building material. Let's see, how many more burgage plots can we upgrade? Get some more development points and I believe happiness too. Oh, Weaver's Workshop. I forgot I placed another one over there. It makes more sense too. So again, this will be something we demolish. And the Weavers will work over closer. We took everything out of this mining pit, which means this can be demolished. Actually, let's hold off. I think... yeah, deep mining enables extracting resources indefinitely if... oh, over a rich deposit. That's not a rich deposit. Never mind. Demolish that. And let's set up a smithy so we can start making tools and get a clothing extension added. We also need a bloomery. Wait for those to get built and assign these extra new people we got in. 12 additional living spaces, that's okay for now. This is a rich deposit, which means deep mining will apply, which means we want to keep this. Our clay furnace we can move somewhere else. Storehouse. This was actually really unnecessary from the beginning. I'll get rid of that for the sake of that's our housing district. Change our clay furnace to be over here where our logging camp used to be. Let's see. Are these built yet? They are. Nope. They aren't. Our farmers have still made decent progress actually. The crop growth isn't going to be there though. It's already November. But then they'll turn all of our... they already gathered all the wheat. Okay, let's have that turn into flour and then bread. Our farmers aren't doing anything right now because it's too late in the year. Yeah, now it's winter, officially. Let's take them all out of there. Temporarily throw them in the granary so they can gather these faster. Make the bread faster, make the flour faster. And since we do have the excess of people from our farmhouse, we'll throw them in the mining pit in the winter, just like last time. And do I have the wood yet? No, I don't have the wood yet to expand our housing. Let's take the people out of the granary over there for now, and throw them into the bloomery since it is done. And the smithy still has to be built. That does mean we'll have more fuel needed, but we do have... yeah, we got 4 months of fuel. Should actually probably move our woodcutter's lodge and saw pit over here as well. Maybe even their own storehouse. Let's actually just do that right now. And we've got a whole bunch of new buildings to be made, so I'll leave these 3 families be for a minute. Check over here. Have we used all the grain hasn't been turned into flour yet. It is being turned into bread pretty fast, which is why we have 4 months of food. Let's go over here. It's been 30 days. We can afford to buy another ox now. What is exporting bread still costing us a decent amount of money, it seems. Or importing, sorry. Oh, we switched it back to 10 because we were starving before. Let's leave it at 10 until we're more self-sufficient, actually. We don't need the money that bad. We do have plenty of treasury, though, in case something else happens. Alright, now that we did get those moved, let's start actually putting everyone else in their new job locations and tearing down the old ones. Tear that down, demolish. We're leaving you, we're leaving you. You are going to be relocated as well. Plant trees in that area. Even more families moving in, which means we need more housing. Do we have the timber for it? Not for as much as what I wanted to build before, but we do have a decent amount, so let's get some more burgage plots down here. Yeah, we have enough for that. Let our new families build that up. Everything else is actually already full of people. We don't need that many more. Let's go check on our sheep again. I'm sure they've multiplied quite a bit. Yeah, pretty exponentially. We have 3 people on our sheep farm. Our single person making them into yarn is still keeping up pretty well. Let's see, how much pasture do we have? We don't need to upgrade our pasture space anymore for a minute. Let's see, can we get another ox? 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2. 1 out of 2. We can afford another ox for now. We don't need anyone in our church. Only thing people are mad about currently is taxation, but we do have food reserves, finally. That bread will run dry. So, it's spring again. Let's throw people in our foraging hut. I forgot to take them out during winter. Let's repair that over here. Our clay deposit is starting to run dry. We still got a minute on it, though. Try to upgrade some more burgage plots to level 2. Storehouse. Oh, storehouse is full. Not full, but already has plenty of people in it. Then 1 more person to our granary, maybe as well, because we have the people for it. Let's build a second storehouse over here, specifically for wood, since our main storehouse is about to fill up anyways. Okay, so just along the road. High priority. I kind of want to count the sheep, but it's not really worth it right now. Oh, I don't have to. I could have done this all along. We have 26. Let's focus on some vegetable gardens up here again. And this very top row, I won't build any gardens for food. These will be our other options, like a bakery extension or blacksmith and so on. That will be this top row. This bottom row will continue to be food, though. So we got all the regional wealth we need for a bunch of backyard gardens. Alright, let's check our market. I'm kind of curious how things are going. Good. Well, obviously fuel variety would be good. Clothing, pretty decent. We don't actually have clothing, just leather, but people are happy. And our meat's still low because of how far our animals are migrating. They're actually above 10 right now, so I think I'll throw another person back in the hunting camp. Forgot I took him out before. I forgot to move people into our new clay furnace, so let's take everyone out of here. They're gonna have to walk a bit further now, but it's for housing. I changed my mind. If this is a rich deposit, we can do deep mining. We don't need it in second. We don't need to move our clay furnace at all. We'll just leave it over there. Let's demolish this. Yeah, and we'll just build around our clay deposit area. Oh, this is the original hitching post. Okay. I finally found it. Let's place it over here, or place a new one over here to replace that. Get another 2 down, actually. Fun. Let's upgrade the both of them. And then we can break that hitching post over here. Check on our berry gatherers. They're doing just fine. We have another person in our granary over here. Less distance when we got the people for it. Why not? Let's see. Still low on timber. We don't need as many planks being made as they are, so let's cut down on our saw pit. I think there's an option in advanced production limit. So they're just going to stop production entirely. Means we probably don't need 2 people in here. We can take one out, throw another person in there if it becomes needed later on. Still have more new families moving on in. So let's build a few new houses that we don't have much. Nope, I still don't have enough. Okay. We'll hold off on that for a second. We still do have 13 additional homes. We have 32 sheep now. Nice. We actually need to upgrade our pasture here in a minute then. Let's just do that right now. Farming, pasture. And this one will hold 61. Hopefully we can start making clothing a good export by the end of this video. Which is still a minute off. We have 6 or 8 months of food in storage. Nice. We're actually doing decent on food now. Which means we can stop importing it for bread. Go to our trade. Our reserves are probably going to drop below 6 months like we have now, but it should be fine. Better sustain ourselves. We can't expand on our farmland because of the map. Let's check it out real quick. It's not really a great place to grow much of anything. Oh, this is higher. Never mind, I lied, we can't. Let's expand our... Where was it? No. Right. Let's expand on our farm for next season. Up over here. Follow this weird green part of it. Yeah, bit of an odd place. Set this to wheat, and it is summer, and I forgot to move anyone back to the farmhouse. So, I'm going to panic and throw everyone there. Move some people off the clay mines because it isn't as needed. Take 2 from each. And throw them in the farmhouse. This will be our high priority field. This will be our medium priority field. And I think I'll swap that next because this field is larger. Yeah. So next year I'll swap it. What does fenced up do? I'll worry about that later. Oh! Hitching posts. Demolish. So we don't need that. Let's order a new oxen though. Our forest over here is not making much progress on keeping everything... Oh no, he is. Trees just are taking a while. Okay. We have enough family members to chuck them in the mining clay furnace again. And we have enough timber to build some more burgers. Let's see, can we upgrade any of these ones? No, they're too far out. It's going to be easier to upgrade, I found out, houses closest to the marketplace. The further away they are, the harder they are to upgrade. We actually may want to change what we have in the backyard of these ones. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, let's get a tailor shop in this backyard. I changed my mind. Top row will still be food. This bottom row will be what we have the advanced backyard. What is it doing? Tailor shop. Tailor shop. Still plenty of tile being exported. We have a good treasury built up. And I want to figure out how to start claiming other land too. Let's see, farmhouse is still full. Royal tax increased again. Really, let's see, we have a decent amount of money to upgrade our manor. Which is kind of just here chilling next to stables. Maybe I should rebuild my manor. Place it a bit further out. I believe I can do that. Limit reach. I'd have to destroy my manor to place a new one. Yeah, let's temporarily do that. Asking person inside to leave. Never mind, I guess. Let's open the planner. See. Oh, we can move it. Okay. That's how we do it. Let's move our manor. Where do we want it? Bring it out over here. Yeah, give it its own space. We don't need... Oh no, that's corpse pit. Never mind. Let's not do that. It's the manor. Let's... And I can't change it. We can build a new corpse pit later on. How? I forgot to rebuild our church. Or did it re-break? What's going on? Thought I clicked on it before to upgrade it after it's been burned down. Checking our pasture once again. We got 40 now. Going nicely. We still... Oh, our wool is actually not instantly being made in the yard now. Finally. Let's throw one more person in the Weaver Workshop then. And do we actually have people making... Yeah, so we can choose what they want to focus on. Let's have this house... Oh, we don't have linen or dye, so let's not make those. We don't have linen, so let's not make gambus. Let's not make that. And we don't have dye, but we do have yarn. So let's focus on cloaks. And figure out how to start making dyes. Here it is, our dyer's workshop. It turns berries into dyes. So let's just place it over here by our foraging hut. Set it to a high priority. So we have several high priority items being built, like rebuilding a church. Oh, that's built. And our manor is too. Taxes are still 10%. Let's open our... Wait. Okay, we have 7 months of food. We are still good on that. Let's open this. Walls and gates, outer tower, garrison tower, or tax office. Cosmetic only. Alright, now we got our walls for now. Let's commit... Oh, 62 to it? It doesn't hurt. Currently have a treasury of 800, but we are currently being taxed 206 annually. Just crazy. Let's see. Foraging hut. Now, while that's all getting dealt with, let's see, how can we expand outwards? Animals, fishing, clay deposit. A rich fishing deposit, that'd be nice for our food. I think we just need to, unless it's already claimed, which it looks like it might be. Let's place a settlers camp down here. No command over the region. We zoom out. Claim with the king's favor or influence. We don't have the king's favor or any influence at all. Well, we have 500. We can increase our influence by raising our settlement influence, or settlement level, sorry, and increasing a teeth. So basically we have to give money to the church to get better influence, or just have a bunch of very high mortgage plots down. So I don't want to give any food away because that's been such a big issue so far. Let's work on upgrading as many mortgage plots as possible so we can expand into our new territory. Timber's actually still an issue. Looks like they're cutting down pretty fast though. Our foresters can't keep up. How much fuel do we have? Not enough where I'm taking anyone off of it. Oh, it is winter, so farmhouse. It's not... Maybe they need these people still for a minute to grab all the grain. We actually got a whole bunch from that one. Nice. Oh, I forgot to take people off the oven before. We had 3 people sitting around doing nothing all year. Okay. But now we have people in our windmill getting our grain turned into wheat, or into flour, and then our flour turned into bread. We already turned our wheat into grain in the farmhouse. Now we have 9 other people. Nowhere to throw them. We still have a lot of iron ore being turned into iron slabs, and building materials. Okay, now let's actually throw people in the storehouse. I forgot to before. Next to our wood. Gatherers in general. Livestock trading posts. We actually don't need anyone there at all. Not trading any livestock at all. We want to keep our sheep. Sheep farm is 3 people. Our wool isn't gathering up, so we don't need another person in our workshop yet. Throwing someone in here is pointless until we are making L. Oh, our dice. That's what we need. So we need to start making dice so we can start making clothing. We don't need 4 people, I don't think, especially with 0 berries. Yeah, 0 berries in storage right now. So we'll hold off on that. And move these families to... Oh, they don't have water access over here. Somehow. Where's our well? I threw it down along over here where it's now hidden by trees. 71. Can't upgrade it again, so let's get some more wells down. They're pretty cheap. Yeah, we can have a well over here. Balance it out a little bit. Let's throw a road off over to it. Make it a high priority, and then we'll immediately upgrade it to full. Let's go over and check on our farm, see how they're doing. Nope, I took them all off the farm. Throw everyone back in the farm. Take them out of the... Are they needed in the windmill? They are. And the oven still. Okay. That's good. Well, let's see if any other beverage plots can be upgraded, or if they also need another well placed. Nope, those are good. And we're out of timber we need. Really need to increase our influence so we can start getting wood from all of these other areas too, it seems. And rich fishing deposit, it seems amazing for food. Even with our farm. Royal tax is increased yet again, but we have plenty in treasury even from 10% tax. Is our farmhouse full? It is. Do we have any... Yeah, we have a lot of grain that still needs turned into flour and bread. Why is it... Close! Okay. Enemy unit spotted, that's... Where at? I don't want to get my village wiped out again. It didn't get wiped out, but I don't want to have anything else get burned down. Let's see. I don't see a single troop on the map. Oh, all the way over there? Are they actually headed to us, or...? Okay, we have enough treasury in storage where we may as well hire some mercenaries to fight them off, the Wayward Sons again. Sign the contract. We don't have the iron deposit to really keep an army constantly up, so we're not going to do that until we can expand our territory to other lands. But let's just bring the Wayward Sons over here. Where else has a strong iron deposit? Rich iron deposit, I should say. Over here. 2,000, and then once we get deep mining, it seems to be unlimited. So we want to... I think I want to go after this territory next still nonetheless, because this is a good amount of food. Then we'll expand here for the iron deposit. And yeah, I think that's going to be the plan. I think this is where I'm going to end off for today's episode, because I'm not sure what else to really add. So, tomorrow's episode will be trying to raise our influence higher so that we can expand and take over other lands, and our food problem seems to be solved. If you did like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.